Friends, welcome in this class. During previous class, we have studied about Newton's first law of motion. Then we have studied about Newton's second law of motion. And today we are studying about Newton's third law of motion. What will be the sequence? It will be the same statement, explanation, and then few examples, and you will be able to understand what the Newton's third law of motion is. Now let's start Newton's third law of motion. It's the most famous law. First of all, we will go for statement. Statement is to every action there is always an equal and opposite reaction in the universe. There are thousands of examples for this law, which explains that, which justifies this law. On the basis of this law, there are a number of physics applications in our daily life. So again, I'm repeating, this is to every action there is always an equal and opposite reaction in the universe. What's the explanation according to this law? For every action in the universe, there is a reaction. This action and reaction are equal but opposite in direction. This is the law. This is the explanation of this law. There is every action in the universe, there is a reaction. This action and reaction are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. So what's the explanation? Example. Example, I strike a rubber ball on a flat floor. The ball bounces off back from the floor. The response is that the ball exerts a force on the ground. In response, the ground exerts an equal reaction force on the ball in opposite direction. You apply a force with the help of your hand on the wall. When the wall, this is your action. The wall will also apply some force on your hand. That will be the reaction of the wall. So there are other examples. Number one, you look at, if this is the burning motion of a rocket, fuel burns out from the rocket in downward direction. It applies some action on air. As a result, some reaction which is equal in magnitude but opposite direction acts in upward direction, which moves the rockets in upward direction. So similarly, another example, a balloon is filled with the air. You allow the air to escape from the balloon. Action, balloon air rushes out from the balloon. This is its action. And when it rushes out, it applies a force on the balloon, and balloon gets reactional force due to which it moves to the other side. So this is another example. You, with the help of hand, you apply a force on the water. This is your force of action. The water also applies force on you, that is force of reaction. So that's why you are able to move the boat on the surface of the water. This is another most important example of Newton's third law of motion. With the help of a gun, when you fire a gun, this is your action. The bullet moves in forward direction. As a result, there must be a reaction which should be opposite according to statement of Newton's third law of motion. If this one is the action, there must be a reaction, and to this reaction, the gun moves, recoils in the backward direction. So what we have studied today, we have studied about Newton's third law of motion. And what the Newton third law of motion is, Newton third law of motion explains, Newton third law of motion explains that there is every action, there is a reaction. And these action and reaction are equal in magnitude, but opposite in direction. So what are the number of other examples? This was the statement. How many examples are there? Whenever you walk at the surface of the ground, you apply a force of action on the ground. As a result, ground also, the floor also applies force on your foot. That is force of reaction. Due to this force, you are able to move on the surface of the ground. And there are thousands of examples on the ground in your daily life example where you see that you are applying some action and you are also facing some reaction to the other side, opposite side. These two are equal but opposite in direction. This is basically Newton's third law of motion. When you hold a gun, with the help of a gun, you fire, the bullet moves in forward direction. This is action. As a result, according to Newton's third law of motion, there must be a reaction, and reaction is opposite direction. This reaction acts on your shoulder, and this reaction move your shoulder in backward direction. So these are few examples to understand how action and reaction are equal but opposite direction. So this is Newton's third law of motion. I hope you have understood it. Thank you very much for your patience.